Not that long ago, I had a dream of starting a for-profit small farm. Unrealistically, here in my dry climate, it absolutely can be done. It just takes a lot of financial resources and a lot of years of probably working at it before it's profitable, and whatever investment you have into it actually starts to pay off. And lots of successful ranches around me. Most of them are family ranches that have been passed from generation to generation, and you know, ultimately that probably would have been the goal. I didn't know exactly what it was going to take me. I just knew I wanted to accrue land debt-free and accrue equipment to work that land debt-free in whatever way, you know, whether that's just a post hole auger to put post holes in, or a backhoe to dig a small water retention pond, or whatever, you know, winded up needing to be done. But that dream has been slowly whittled down over the last few years. Really, this kind of was my realization a couple of years ago, that I never would make any money doing these things that I wanted to do, and it became more of just like a homestead dream, just like take care of myself, take care of my own stuff, my family, my kids, wife, grow our own food in a more wholesome way, less chemicals, less herbicides, less pesticides, you know, things like that. Just have more organically grown, you know, food by our own sweat, our own effort, and eat a little healthier, eat a little better, have some better, more delicious food. You know, there's nothing better than food ripe on the vine, things like that. And even this, you know, the whole point of this video is like, even that has now kind of gotten whittled down to, I don't need this 3.5 acre thing where 2.5 acres of my homestead are 2 miles away that I have to drive to, and I've got to come up with $5 to $10 grand to fence the thing off or whatever, you know, it actually would wind up costing. If I could probably put in a nice pipe fence that'd cost me $30,000, $40,000. I've decided to put that land up for sale. I really feel like, you know, simplicity is the key to just in general living a better life. That's one of the things I've been reflecting on a lot this summer, especially with my kind of, you know, month and a half, 2 months, whatever, off of YouTube. And with YouTube, I've always been very transparent that this channel is about being an extra revenue stream for me every month, an extra income. And I've never said like, oh, I'm, you know, just doing this for the tool community, or, you know, said anything silly like that. I started this channel to make some extra money and have some money for my hobbies and do some things I liked, and it's done exactly that. Probably not anywhere near as much money as I would have loved to have had, but that's what it was for. And I'm back to what I was originally saying about this. I'm done taking stuff from companies. I'm done winding up with just stuff, man. That's all it is at the end of the day, is just stuff. And I want to break from that aspect of this. It's been probably the most like grinding thing, I guess, that has just absolutely burned me out that I've done. Is just taking tools and products and parts and whatever for free, and being more or less forced to make content on it. I have not enjoyed that at all. It's really been, you know, it's worn on me, and I'm done taking the stuff for free and just like peddling this crap for these companies. And honestly, within the last couple of years, 3-4 years, really, probably, I've only taken things that I really actually want or think I could use. I think the last thing where I like just kind of drew the line was, I'm not going past this, is with that Politao or Polituo or whatever it was, those cordless Chinese tools that were trying to be sold on Amazon. That was years ago. So that was kind of my stopping point of like, I am not going to take just stuff just simply to get stuff. And I probably still have done that to some degree, of where like I have to justify my need for it, or I'm done doing that too. It's like, if I need something, I'm just, you know, I might spend some time reaching out to a company, seeing if I can get it, seeing if we can work out some sort of deal. But this has really burned me out. You know, just being forced, more or less, for lack of a better term, to do these things when I take their products. And, it definitely doesn't feed into that simplicity thing at all. I have a regular full-time job. I've got other duties on top of that regular full-time job, make extra money and stuff. And I have this, and I've got this homestead and kids and wife and all these things to do. And I just feel like my life's just gotten way overcomplicated and gone to a place that I don't think I actually wanted, despite what maybe I had made myself believe over the last few years. And I've just gotten to the point where all I want is just my 3/4 of an acre. Whatever I can grow on it, I can grow on it. Like, I still really enjoy that stuff. My goats are honestly one of the best parts of the day. Waking up and getting out and feeding them, and spending a little time watching them just do goat things. I really do thoroughly enjoy that. Like I said, there's things I really enjoy about this, and things that make the YouTube thing worth it and the homesteading thing worth it. But I'm selling off engines, I'm selling off things that just are extra financial vacuums, basically take my money and require so much time and attention, and just trying to dial things back to a much more manageable level of just reasonable tools and things that I need, and just making a really, really nice little home here, a nice little homestead on my roughly 3/4 of an acre, and calling that good. I think ultimately, like I said, simplicity's the key to just living a better life. I have a great life. I have a lot of things I want. I still find things to complain about, but honestly, 6, 7, 8 years ago, me would want to slap myself silly for the things I complain about today, when I have this life really that I wanted so badly years ago. It's dialing it back, going back to simplicity, and maybe not as simple as working a 9 to 5 and living in an apartment where everything's taken care of for you. That's not my ideal life, but not the complex thing I was trying to make it. Time to simplify. I've been working on it for a while. Eventually, all I'll be doing is just maintaining this house, this place, this YouTube channel, and spending my time more doing things that matter, and not feeling so stressed out like I always have to get out here and get stuff done. I think that's my next goal: simplicity.